guys, Team Hardlife Captain Albert Zertucci here. Alright, so most of y'all have seen the video where I attached a gator lure with an 18-aught J-hook. A stainless J-hook, that is. And this is in response to the new official rules for shark fishing that are happening here in Texas. So, with that in mind, we went off of that because in the rules, they also say, unless fishing with lures. Now, with lures, looking into whatever they had, they didn't have much to govern what you can do or can't do with lures. So, we based it off of that. However, I also dropped a phone call to the head director of Texas Parks and Wildlife that is in charge of this new rule and how it, is being perceived or understood or translated. I mean, this is our thing, is we're all knocking our heads about trying to figure out how they're going to implement it into us for land-based shark fishing. That's where the biggest concern is with all of us. And so, me doing that is a response. However, I want to get him on the phone, and he's willing to cooperate and also be allowed to be recorded during this. So again, that way there's no miscommunication as to what answers he has for us. He was supposed to call me back this morning, hasn't, but I want to make sure I get this done before the weekend because I don't want to get swept under the table in the meantime. And also too, so that way y'all can officially hear what can and can't be done. Because since I did this way, they've also raised other questions as to teasers and or throwing a live bait with another type of hook. Let's check it out. How you doing, sir? This is Albert with Hardlife's Bait and Tackle and Team Hardlife.
Oh, yes, sir.
All right. You got a little time to answer some questions?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yesterday I presented that we wanted to use lures attached with stainless steel hooks and circle hooks, since that was part of the new rule that unless you're fishing with lures that you can still use stainless and offset circle hooks, correct?
No, the lures part is incorrect. I'm trying to get to where I made a notation. So the way it's going to be worded in September, or under the Texas Administrative Code, which is going to be the reference, the law that's referencing what you're addressing, except for species listed in Clause 2.5, the subdivision sharks may be taken using pole and line, but must be taken by offset non-stainless steel hooks when using natural bait. So if there's any kind of natural bait that is part of the fishing lure, it's going to have a non-stainless steel circle hook.
Okay, and that's only if we intend on keeping the shark, correct?
No, it doesn't state anything about keeping the shark, with catch and release or anything of it. It's just, like if you're actively fishing for the shark, and have to have the non-stainless steel circle hook when using natural bait.
Okay, and that's non-offset, correct?
That's what it says. By offset. Must be taken by offset.
Oh, they have to be offset.
Correct.
Okay, well that's even better. Okay, is there any way we can get what y'all have there? Because everywhere we've read it said non-offset.
What is your email?
It is sharp.
That is the language that will be used in the outdoor email. It will be in the administrative code as to what the actual law is for the use of it.
Okay, and I got a quick question. This was all in due in part to the boating activity and making it easier for game wardens to implement the rules, correct?
Well, it has nothing really to do with the game wardens. We don't have any kind of part of this. The coastal fishery section, Texas Sports Wildlife, the biologists, are the ones who come up with gear requirements and limitations for catching fish. And typically they're going to look at something and try to go with gear that is going to increase the survival rate when a fish is either caught and released, or if it breaks the line and the hook is going to remain in its mouth. I think the objective they're trying to reach is that the hook is going to rot away at a faster rate than if it was a stainless steel hook in this situation. But I'd really be speaking out of turn, to speak about the biology of it all. I'm going to have to talk to somebody in the fisheries department.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let me check out that email that you sent, and we will go back to the drawing board. Thank you very much for your time.
You bet. Good luck to you, man. Bye-bye.
All right, so now they're saying offset. Well, let's check this out real quick. Barker, this is the language that they're going to use come September 1st for the shark fishing regulations. And right there, mouse is being a pain in the butt. And this is for using a pole and line. Must be taken by offset non-stainless steel circle hooks when using natural bait. So that kind of defeats my purpose right there of using that gator lure with the natural baits that we're going to be using. So there answers our question of being able to do what I wanted to yesterday. However, I must agree right here must be taken by offset. That I can agree with, because then I don't have to worry about ripping their jaws or anything like that. So by them putting that in there, I am in total agreement with that. Still, I like to use my J-hook. So back to the drawing board on that. Sorry guys, it will not work with using that lure setup. Alright guys, so I just got off the phone with them, as you can tell, and it didn't go as we thought it would. They actually included that little clause there when using any kind of natural bait. However, my main argument against the non-offset circle hooks wasn't even in there, so that also answered a bunch of questions on that note, which meant any teaser, any lure like that, when you attach a natural bait to it, cannot be shark fishing. So, if you're actively fishing for stingrays or big bull reds and stuff like that, you should be good to go on that note. Hope y'all caught that. Now, for us, I naturally build my bull red leaders and my big stingray leaders heavy duty. And the reason for it is because I don't like them to get tore up as quickly as they would with using smaller, thinner cables and so forth. So that answers that. So don't do it. I repeat, don't do it using a lure and a natural bait. It's not going to work. Sorry guys, I thought it was a nice one, but they came back with a clause on it. And maybe I jumped the gun and should have waited till after the law passed. Don't know. Maybe they already had it. Don't know. But now we do. So that clears up the air on a bunch of issues. So the teasers, the regular lures, and over. However, today at midnight is a closeout. So if y'all are still or haven't entered into the drawing for what's happening, 2 Vexen rods, 5 gator lures, or a guided fishing trip, and those are 3 different prizes. Could be 4 if someone only requested 1 of the rods. You know, you never know. Somebody may just only need 1. We'll see. But again, it'll go to the end of the day before we find out who the winner is, which will be announced tomorrow. All right, guys. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for watching.